Hello and welcome to a new Let's Play of Slay the Princess. Together with
Hello.
me is again my little sister.
Hello again.
I have been waiting for the pristine cut of this game to come out so I can finally play it, and now I'm finally finding the time for it. Better late than never.
And hey, we won't have to do voice acting.
Yeah, I heard it's fully voice acted.
I believe I remember the demo being voice acted.
I haven't even seen the demo, so I've only
I
heard about
have
it.
I have seen playthroughs of the demo, but that was long ago when it just came out and I barely remember anything. And I just remember it being really short and having only like, I don't know, 2 or 3 endings? I don't know. How long is this game?
People have been spending time on it and it has over 130 achievements.
Oh, I was about to say, I thought you were about to say endings. I'm like, what? Over 100 endings?
I don't know what those achievements are for, so. But as you can see, this game has content warnings. If these are relevant for you, please look them up. Please take care. These shouldn't be a problem for us, though.
Nah, we are used to freaky stuff, I would say. Freaky and messed up stuff.
Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heard and seen them through. There are no premature endings, there are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This
I'm not
is a
so sure
love
about
story.
this. I'm also not so sure about this.
We shall see.
Ah, there's the music.
This, by the way, also has a German translation.
Oh, well.
I am so tempted.
Also voice acting?
Not voice acting, I don't think.
That would have been interesting.
So, I suppose we shall finally start a new game.
Okay, that wasn't helpful.
The
Well,
hero and the
okay.
You're on a
princess.
path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
What's
Yes,
she
this voice sounds nostalgic.
Yeah. What's she doing in the basement?
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Who gave her that information?
Good question. How do I know if that question is accurate?
Who is blaming the princess of ending the world? This is a conspiracy theory.
Oh.
Oh yeah, the background moves.
The end of the world, what are you talking about? Have you
Good
considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can someone else do this? Forget it, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get some kind of reward for doing this? Okay.
So much.
Thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet, I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution! Silently continue. Turn around and leave.
We can play the silent protagonist.
Well, yeah. I suppose though.
So many options to choose from.
Well, the end of the world? What are you
I'm
talking about?
The end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
Would no more people really be such a bad thing, though?
Do you have any evidence to back that up?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you
That's
be
not an
here
argument.
if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
Maybe I'm just taking a walk.
But
I probably shouldn't drink my tea in one go.
Probably not. But how can a princess locked away in a
Don't
basement?
linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
Oh, but no.
Why am I alone doing this when everyone is counting on me?
Yeah, if she's so dangerous, why are we alone? Oh, is this all the old ones again?
I suppose I can do all the explore options.
Ooh.
Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
Okay.
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
But questions are all what I have.
Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
What did she do before getting locked up? By the way, our hand looks like it has a claw, or what am I seeing?
Yeah.
Why do we have a claw?
I
Are
am...
we the bad person?
I don't know.
Am I a cat person? Are we a beast?
Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though.
Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Wow.
Can someone else do this?
If only that were the case, but I don't make the rules. I have to say, I'm surprised at your reluctance thus far. But unfortunately for the both of us, you're the only one who can pull this off. Like I said, I don't make the rules, no matter how much I wish I did.
Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending?
I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end. I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists, or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
How do you
Oh
know?
no, are we evil? We have 2 more explore options.
Are you serious? No, you have to do it.
Why me? It shouldn't have been me.
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Can you tell me what my price is going to be?
Claw
It's a
change.
secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you. And whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
Sounds sus.
Yeah.
Well, we are done with exploring, I guess.
Alright, what do we do? Talk to her? Be like, alright. Or be like, fuck off.
Be a Pokemon protagonist, be silent.
Hmm.
I guess the fastest ending would probably be to just fuck the shit, I'm out.
Yeah, I'm curious what's gonna happen if I just do that.
Seriously?
Does the world really
You're
end?
just going to turn around and leave?
Yup.
Do you even know where you're going?
Home?
Nope. Only thing that matters is where I'm not going. It's like I said, I'm pretty okay with the world ending. I relish the coming of a new dawn beyond our own.
Okay, continue down. We're just ignoring the narrator.
Yeah, let's do that.
That sounds fun.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Oh, we got a new little voice. The hero, I think.
Wasn't that the narrator just talking for the hero?
I think the same voice actor is doing the same voices.
Okay. Well then.
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
We got tricked.
Turn around again
Really
and leave
keen on
again.
wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
You have no proof.
Sure, whatever it is you say. Good, maybe everyone should die. It's what they get for dumping me in the woods and asking me to kill someone for them. You're not emotionally blackmailing me into doing this.
Or just be quiet again.
Continue down the path though I suppose it's then going back?
I'm not sure.
I mean, you're not emotionally blackmailing
Stakes
me.
and consequences aren't emotional blackmail. They're facts of life, and if you had an ounce of maturity, you'd understand that.
You have no facts.
Maybe we don't want to be
Fine.
mature.
You turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Good.
Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
I wonder if we can kill the narrator in one ending.
Maybe.
That would be fun. You know, I'm getting strong, the Stanley Parable vibes.
Yeah. I never played that game myself, but I've seen Let's Plays and yeah.
Same.
Oh yeah? Well, I guess I start walking in a different direction. Again, in fact, I'm going to just keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way
There's
out of this
always a
place.
choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
Sure.
Who said at the beginning
And
of the
here we
game
go.
that there are no wrong
As you trudge into
choices?
the woods, something strange starts to happen.
Not the that was certainly not the narrator, I suppose.
I suppose.
At first, it's little flickers
music.
out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves. But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light.
Well,
In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be. Wait, what's going on?
Does it mean there's a bunch of princesses now we need to slay?
I don't know. It's probably, I don't know, the universe using its power to direct a course, multiplying everything into the same path. Like when in RPG Maker you code every single exit of a map to the same location.
God doesn't want us to leave.
But you're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
Maybe I don't want to become a murderer.
Right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death. You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
How?
Oh, we're in the next chapter.
The stranger.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Well, clearly we do not have another choice.
Talk about deja vu. Oh, we get to... I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Yeah.
Deja vu, I've been in this place before.
A terrible sense of deja vu? No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
Sure.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're thinking.
Contrarian?
Active audience.
Okay, we are collecting voices in our head.
We're becoming crazy. Contrarian? What does that... I'm sorry, what does that mean? What's a contrarian?
Contrarian is someone who always says the opposite thing of what you're arguing for the sake of being against you.
Okay.
I think
Always
that's
someone
what it
would
means, at
counter.
least.
I mean, would make sense with the name.
Hmm.
The entire world ending wasn't enough to get rid of us. I don't think there's much he can do other than object. I wonder what else we can do to ruin his day.
I
If
agree.
by ruining my day, you mean ruining everyone's day forever, then yes, I suppose there are plenty of ways you could pull that off.
Must have been very fun to voice the narrator in all the voices.
The world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful. For all we know, we just got lucky. The world hasn't ended yet. And you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
Wouldn't that mean you as well?
Oh. Those
Yeah, I
walls
did see
went.
those
Talking
walls.
about, I'm sure those walls have always been there. It makes sense if you think about it. If there weren't any walls in the woods, someone might have gotten lost. Or, heaven forbid, someone other than you might have stumbled onto the princess.
Sure.
Good, let someone else kill her or something.
Yep, okay, heading to the cabin now, where I'm definitely going to slay that princess.
You know I can tell when you're lying, right? Please take this seriously. I am begging you. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. If we're
Sorry, aren't you
still
doing
going
the same
in there,
thing?
Maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar.
You see, I think my description was very apt.
Yes, but he's a contrarian to the narrator.
Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it. Let's keep an open mind.
I find it fun how we got the voice of the hero first.
We have an angel and a
Interior
devil on our
is
shoulders now.
wrong.
Yeah.
A confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space. But it's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense.
It sure is looking like something.
The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths. Its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
I find it interesting how... Ooh.
That's funny. The door and everything doesn't move.
Yeah, but also, you see how everything is kind of quivering, except for the mirror and the table?
Oh, you're right.
Interesting.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust. Or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway? No, we're taking the knife. Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with.
So you want us to slay the princess, but didn't even prepare us before coming to the cabin.
The hero is
Okay.
a little bit of a coward.
I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise? You can't just say that. But when everything here is so wrong.
I mean, we kind of made him the coward now, by constantly saying no to slaying the princess.
I think he's supposed to be the hero because it's interpreted that we said no to, because we don't want to do something as bad as slay a princess. And then we got the contrarian because we very much spited the narrator.
We kind of made him lawful good.
Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world. And if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her. Oh, you've piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we lose ourselves?
You can just hear the hands. You know that motion?
The quotations.
Yeah, no, I also mean like he's rubbing his hands together, like as you heard that.
Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together. Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm. How? Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us. I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind. Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird. What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard. Okay, I'm fine. Good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very important task.
I am very interested in the mirror.
Oh yes, the mirror.
Walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
E?
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
I see.
We have claws.
Yeah.
We are definitely not
There
human.
was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone. You know that taking the mirror away from us isn't going to change things, right? We'll find it again, and then we'll see whatever it is that you don't want us to see.
We are a beast.
Probably our reflection. Alrighty, do we want to take the blade or no?
Depends. Do you want to kill the princess now or no?
We shall see. Whatever strikes my fancy.
I guess we will take it then.
You take the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Sure.
Okay, fine, you took the knife, but you really shouldn't hold it like that. Then how are we supposed to hold it? The other way, thumb at the bottom. Will look much cooler and more serious if we hold it with our thumb at the bottom.
Okay.
Wait, how are we holding it?
I think normally.
It really doesn't matter how you hold the blade, as long as you have it. Just make a
Oh.
choice.
Almost changed. We have the blade now in our hands. Like literally.
Yeah, it's the normal way and we can hold it the other way. Let's do it the
Switch
other
your
way.
grip on the blade.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Oh yeah, that looks cool.
Yes! Isn't this so much better?
It looks more evil.
Okay, fine. You're right. This does look a lot better. It really doesn't matter. Just get on with it and deal with the princess already.
Looks like we're ready to stab.
Throw the blade out of the window.
First holding it cool just to throw it away. Isn't a really good hold to throw a knife though, I think.
I mean, the other wouldn't have helped.
It would have been a bit better than holding it to the bottom. Anyway.
I kinda want to see what happens. Let's throw the blade out of the window.
Yes! Do it! Seriously.
Bing.
You throw the blade at the window, glass showering the cabin as your weapon flies out into the night. I suppose you'll just have to deal with the princess without it. We'll be
have
fine,
claws.
don't worry about it. What's the worst that could happen? The world ends. Been there, done that.
I must say, the contrarian is so funny.
Yes.
I'm not
I like him
sure.
more than the
This
narrator.
place is already messing with my head. It would be much better if we had a weapon.
Sorry, hero, but you just gotta deal.
What's done is done. Good luck, hero. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a web of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable materials.
I think I would describe that differently.
Nothing here seems to belong. And the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get. Your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down. The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it, the kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once. An odour that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing.
We have
The princess
entered.
lives here. Slaying her is probably doing her a favour.
We have entered the Pharaoh's Millennium Puzzle.
Apparently. Also, narrator, really?
Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the stairs.
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
That does sound a little demonic.
No, thank you.
Fuck this
Don't
shit,
be
I'm
such
out.
a baby. I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die.
Probably.
We don't even have a weapon. But we already
What?
tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure.
What even are we?
I think all the voices.
I was asking about our body, but okay.
And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success? There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
Priorities. I suppose I would take the center.
Step onto the center staircase. Paths wind out around you in all directions, each step branching into its own staircases, which branch into their own staircases, and so on. You aren't quite sure if yours is taking you up or down, but at the very least, it's taking you somewhere.
It's something.
You concentrate
Gravity
on where
who?
you are, careful not to stray onto any of the many splitting branches that tempt you on all sides. You wouldn't want to have to backtrack to yours once you'd made a decision that took you someplace else. And so you take one careful, focused step after another. One foot down, another foot down, another after that. You lose yourself in following the correct pattern, in following what looks to be the true path, the one that cuts straight down, or up, or maybe sideways.
Ay.
But
Looks
no
like
matter
we're
the direction
weaving-
it goes, it certainly is the most true path. You know that much.
Looks like we are weaving a basket.
A little.
You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go. Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether.
We became a bird.
Oh yeah.
Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey, a continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten.
The art style is getting more and more simple.
Yeah, I like how the art style basically unraveled.
Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Can I help you?
Well, I guess
Oh.
we found her.
I guess we arrived.
What the hell was that? What happened to us? I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs.
Hmm.
Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways.
Oh, contrarian, you have the best priorities.
The princess, eyes bright
Indeed.
but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here. And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down. You're here to... He's just being an ass, we remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit, try and get our bearings. She seems normal.
She didn't sound normal before.
And again, we might not have been clearly sane when we were atop the stairs.
Oh yeah, that is true.
How much explain?
Let's see, I'm sorry I didn't realize I was here. What's your name? Getting down here was weird, like I was pulled apart and put back together again. Do you know what happened to me? For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason. Do you know why you're down here? You're apparently a threat to the world. I was sent here to slay you.
Well,
I suppose, what's your name?
Princess.
that's a title.
Yeah, that's not a name.
You can call me Princess, if you'd like.
That scared me.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of her, there is now another. We can do that?
It was us?
This. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back? You said you'd been here before, right? What exactly happened last time?
I
Does it
mean, we
matter?
weren't here.
Yes, it matters. But I'm not going to waste any more time prying out details if you're going to be so irritating about it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it? Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. If it's not already too late. You have a job to do here and you need to do it now.
I mean, we cannot unget those voices, you know? They are kinda here now, and I think they are to stay.
For this playthrough at least, yes.
Ooh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
Oh no.
There's more of you now.
There must be something
going-
wrong with you. I'm the same as I was a moment ago.
I was about to say, we're going crazy.
Now what's that supposed to mean? Are you trying to get under my skin?
Well, we
Oh.
got another one.
We
She
succeeded.
fractures again. I don't like where this is going. Neither do I. Which is why you need to slay her now before things get more complicated than they already are. How would we even do that? Where would we start?
Good question. Which of the three?
We'd always start by retrieving the blade.
No.
The one
No.
he made us throw out the window. I wasn't the one who threw it.
That's the
He
point.
told us to. Don't try to pass the blame now that it's come back to bite us. Well, if I'd known we'd be dealing with this, maybe I wouldn't have been so hasty with my suggestions.
Now.
I don't think we're going to be able to put her back. Kind of hurts to think about it, doesn't it? It's like everything we say just multiplies her. It certainly looks that way, so please, for the love of everything, stop asking her questions and stop stalling. You're obviously just making things worse.
How many can we make?
I'm also questioning that. Oh man, we are just a
Let's-
contrarian.
Let's find out, I guess.
You're apparently a threat to the world. I was sent here to slay
I
you.
don't have any weapons, and I'm chained to a wall. Do I look like someone that could end the world? Do I look like a monster?
Well, weird things are going on around you at least.
Indeed.
Everything you've heard about me is true, and I'm going to lay waste to everything, starting with you.
Well, there's the demonic one.
Okay, this was fun for a bit, but we can't even really interact with her, can we? What's the point of asking questions if all we're going to get is a million answers?
Oh, the hand
What's
poses.
going on anymore?
The hand poses of all the princesses are different.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Interesting.
They're quite different. The demonic one is doing the Merkel pose.
We need to get out of here.
Wow.
This whole place is making me itch.
Getting down here was weird.
I don't remember what it was like before I was in this place. Why would I know what happened to you? We're probably stuck down here forever, aren't we? There's no way out, and barely a way in.
Ui, ui, ui.
Sometimes
window
I
has
feel like I'm being
disappeared.
pulled apart too. It's so terrifying down here. But at least now you're not alone. And I'm not alone either. You're not really cut out for this, are you? Why are you even here? Oh, I thought they would send something better to deal with me. If the stairs managed to chew you up,
I will devour you.
Well, that's fun.
Well, I guess I don't have choices
And-
anymore.
Oh, didn't we have one more explore? Oh, I guess 5 is the max.
I don't know what you are, but I can't trust that. I can't trust you. I can't trust anything here.
That's not right. Go on. You take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride. You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions.
Huh.
You find the blade suddenly in your hands. All at once you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to languish alone.
So doing everything at the same time, huh?
I suppose.
Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess. But this... We can't... Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now. No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating. Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all
Fades to
falls
black.
apart.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's not a horror game for nothing, I suppose.
We have created the thing.
I think he's gone. We were never going to salvage this, were we?
Oh, the narrator is
What
gone.
What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and the others just don't fit. They just don't fit.
I suppose we managed to kill the narrator.
For now, at least. I am very sure that we're gonna be back soon.
Oh boy.
We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable.
It looks uncomfortable.
Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Fix us?
I don't know if I
wish we
can.
This is a nightmare.
We should help her. I think we did this.
Oh shit. Contrarian.
Oh,
Surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences.
I'm not so sure about that.
It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
Please.
It's going to be okay.
Oh boy.
Well, I guess she disappeared.
It's the mirror again.
The
Well,
illusion of choice.
what you don't know, she had the chance to hear you reply. She's gone, replaced with something else. It's the mirror.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Are we going to see us now?
Maybe. I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we'd even go about looking for her. The narrator is gone. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror. I don't know how to look for her.
She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing. Then what the hell are we supposed to do? It is. Does that mean the world ended?
Maybe, but we didn't see it as much last time.
Again, what the hell are we supposed to do?
I think we're supposed to look at the mirror.
There's something dreadful about it.
Maybe.
I don't think you should. No. Don't do that.
Well, no other choice.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
Are we a different entity than the hero now, by the way?
Apparently.
Have we become the narrator?
The mirror never scared you
It's
before.
different now. It feels... I don't know. Final.
You approach the mirror.
Gaze into your reflection.
Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you.
Yeah, we sure are pretty, aren't we? A little monstrous.
It's Beauty and the Beast, how didn't you know?
Yeah.
You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here.
Proceed to the cabin.
You are at the cabin.
Approach her where we found her, I suppose.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Okay.
The gift of a fragile vessel?
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own. These ones are a contradiction, a winding kaleidoscope of paths and walk. They are stretched into a shape not unlike me, but it is a shape they cannot hold.
Ui, ui, ui.
I feel like we are approaching one of the weirdest endings here.
It kind of feels like it's something we're supposed to get first, but also doesn't. It's kind of too high for a first ending.
What have we walked into?
Well, it says the paths are unwalked, so we were not supposed to see them yet. So I don't know.
I am sorry that you met this vessel so early in your journey, but they will make for a rich and vibrant heart. Do not mourn them, for they will finally get to know themselves.
Okay.
Who are we exactly talking about? The princess? Who's the vessel?
I think we are, in a sense, the vessel.
I guess that also kind of makes sense. This ending is sure confusing.
I don't know if it's even an ending or a beginning.
I mean, probably not. It looked like the game or endings should take a bit more. Longer?
What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
I don't know.
I'm a person? I don't know if I am a person.
I doubt we are a person.
Solitary lights, what do you mean?
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
I don't know what I am.
I think
I
that
honestly
you are
don't.
like me.
I think something about it.
Oceans reduced to shallow creeks.
I think I said something I am. We really don't know what we are. So are we an eldritch being?
Maybe we are both eldritch beings.
Certainly looks eldritch to me. Eldritch, but in a peaceful way.
Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Maybe we are not on Earth.
Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
Huh.
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
It sounds like we are a part of you.
Hmm.
Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Okay. Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
But were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Is that why they mentioned the chicken and the egg?
Ah, do we know each other?
Yeah.
You are familiar, But you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Okay, so we are not part of the same thing.
Okay. Just a similar being.
A letter out of her sounds weird.
Yeah. But it is just an explore, so...
What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Okay, I'm really unsure if we're supposed to get this early or if this is like more endgame stuff.
It sounds like we are supposed to get this ending when we have witnessed every other ending.
Yeah, a little bit, but it also could be like the developers just picking us up and throw us into a direction of being get something proper.
What were you doing with your time?
Stop dawdling around. I mean, I guess we got this ending because we dawdled around a lot.
Yes, we did. We were just annoying the narrator.
How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
That's not a very helpful answer.
So it just means we don't need to 100% the game. I suppose?
Maybe.
I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
That's certainly a new perspective.
I mean, I suppose we're in a never-ending loop.
I suppose.
Though I don't know, should I ask something more? I kinda understood what she meant. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
Yeah, this does kinda feel like a showstopper in terms of you were not meant to get this ending yet.
It's like a fourth wall break.
Okay, then I guess make me forget. I'm not feeling like asking the other stuff.
Yeah.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Everything goes dark and you die.
Okay.
Oh, and we are back to chapter 1.
You're on a path in the woods.
I guess that
end
was
of
one ending?
Path is a cabin. And
Oh,
in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I just got achievements which said
I did see them.
The Stranger, I think it's called. And also the real thing just begins now, so I suppose it's the prologue.
Okay.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
How long have you been recording? Oh. You can skip previously seen dialogue by hitting tab on your keyboard or R1. Oh. On your controller. Bye-bye.
Well, I suppose we already went through all of this stuff.
Yup.
Let's silently continue.
Let's be the silent protagonist.
Yeah, I mean, not this shit again.
Let's just not
You
talk.
make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
I cannot skip this.
Maybe you
We're not
need
gonna go
to
through
keep
with this, right?
holding it?
She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Hi, hero.
Ignore
Oh.
him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Oh, we don't have walls.
And we didn't have a different choice but to go.
The interior of the cabin is almost
Oh.
entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only
table
furniture
looks-
of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Yeah, this time the table is
Table
also
looks
wavering.
normal.
Yeah.
It looks normal, like it actually belongs, and there's no mirror.
No, the only thing that doesn't quiver is the knife.
Hmm.
And yeah, it looks normal.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Sure.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Let's do the opposite of last time. Let's just listen to the narrator. No question asked.
Yeah. No talking.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Some of it is new, some of it is the same.
Yes.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Oh, hero, you are such
I
a coward.
wouldn't call this dangerous. I would call this confident, maybe?
Yeah, demanding a little.
Yeah,
Don't let it
demanding
fool
is a
you.
good word.
It's all part of the manipulation.
By the way, where's the contrarian?
He doesn't exist.
Why? We have the hero, though.
I mean, we got the hero before we got the weirdness. Hi.
Continue down the stairs.
You're still listening
Yes.
to reason.
No talking this time. Just kill
No
and
talking
go.
this time. Just quietly listening to the narrator.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
She has an attitude.
She
I mean, understandable.
sounds like she's looking down on us. Well, just being silent.
Yep, steer your nerves and step forward.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Now she's trying to use intimidation, eh?
Can't we throw it? We were able to destroy a window, so...
I don't know if that's gonna cut it.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
Go back up the
She's
stairs,
armed.
take the
If you
table.
hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
And then throw the table at her.
Well, let's just slay the princess then.
Yep.
Title drop.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh,
Sorry, we're not here to play this time.
this is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder. Do
She's
you
so calm.
actually believe this was enough to kill me?
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
Well, neither can we, apparently.
Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
Well, can't play the silent protagonist this time, I guess.
Of course it is. She's dead.
Yes, exactly. It's over.
We just need to believe in it enough.
With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible?
Sorry, hero. You don't understand. You cannot understand.
You're just here for the ride.
We need to collect pieces.
Apparently.
You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience.
I want the contrarian back, though.
I'm sure he will be back in more roads. Maybe
Probably.
even get some new voices that are also funny. I don't know.
But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Leave.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom.
Alrighty, now
Sure.
show me the saved world.
Show me your
Only
prize.
A world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where
Right.
a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
Thanks,
He
narrator.
is the world.
Apparently.
What
We destroyed the world.
happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
Yeah, right. I don't think so. Gee. Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's just agree.
Oh, okay.
So glad you're keeping an open mind.
We're just gonna do whatever you want us to do, narrator.
This is what's best
Yep.
for everyone. Trust me. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
Sure.
Psst. Hey, we're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
Breaking the fourth wall again.
Of course we are. I like it here.
Yup. But maybe wanna explore? I don't know.
Oh yeah. Didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy. We're happy.
Are we really happy? Or is he just telling us that we are?
No, he's the narrator. He's absolutely right.
Absolutely. There's no reason to doubt him. No, we're happy. I'm sure of it.
Really? Well, if you ever change your mind, just let me know, I guess. More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning. Please, shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here.
I'm sorry, hero.
Yeah.
The little voices' pleas fall on deaf ears. Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift, you simply exist. Happy. Forever.
Lying on the table.
Good ending. You did it.
I'm committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
Huh.
Now there's no return.
Point of no return.
Okay, maybe I'm not happy. And I'm not saying that because you're the last person I talked to.
Good, because I have an idea to get us out of here. Though you're probably not going to like it. The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this.
Close side?
Yeah, I was just thinking, by killing ourselves?
I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero.
He's right. It's the only way out.
Do you hear that?
Yep.
It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end. Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare.
Wouldn't using the blade, kill us? Wouldn't we be dead?
How astute. You are absolutely correct. Using the blade to kill yourself would kill you, and you shouldn't do it.
People die when they are killed.
In a sense, we die, but looking at things from another angle, are we even really alive anymore? This place, it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. It's just the same thing, constantly, forever. I know this is out there, but trust me, I know using the blade will work.
I believe you. We know it will work.
That little voice didn't want you to slay the princess. It didn't want you to be happy.
If we die. You better be right about this. I'll be pretty upset if we die.
Die? You can yell at me all you want. I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity
This was the
of
reward.
bliss? You ingrate.
Horrible reward.
Yeah, what if I said that I wanted a nice little castle? With a big library?
How about you make us look human?
I don't know, maybe main character likes this body.
Maybe, I mean, he has never said anything against his hands.
Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs. The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it. You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die.
But now she will remember
The
that.
end. Nice knowing you.
Oh, I guess there's always 2 chapters.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Alrighty, do we want to end the first part here then?
That might be a good idea.
Yeah, then we will find out what they mean with the Spectre next time.
Ah, indeed.
Some ghosty time?
Yeah. Maybe the contrarian will be back.
I suppose.
Maybe.
I have no idea what kind of voice we would have gained by doing this. The yes-sayer?
Maybe.
Would be funny. The opposite of the contrarian.
Just someone who always agrees with the narrator.
Alrighty then. Then until next time. Till then, bye-bye.
Bye!